Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Confirmation by Sunni ulama and by European writers. Besides the Shia and Sunni ulama of Islam, many impartial historians of other nations have given the details of this feast. They had no religious bias, being neither Shias or Sunnis. One of these writers is the 19th century British historian and philosopher Thomas Carlyle. In his Heroes and Hero Worship, he described the details of the feast at Abu Talib's house. After the Prophet's statements, Ali stood and proclaimed his faith in the Prophet. Therefore, the caliphate was bestowed on him. Other European writers have confirmed this fact, including George Sale of England and Hashim, a Christian of Syria, in his Maqalatul Islam, and Mr. John Davenport in his Muhammad and the Quran. All agree that the Prophet, immediately after the proclamation of his prophethood, called Ali his brother, helper, successor, and caliph. Moreover, several hadith confirm that the Prophet emphasized this fact on many other occasions. Characteristics of the companions. Sheikh Abdul Salam, turning to Hafiz Muhammad Rashid Sahib, allow me to say something briefly, turning to Sultan. We never deny the high qualities of Ali, but to confine praise to him alone is not fair, since the principal companions of the Holy Prophet were, one and all, men of virtue. You're indulging in one-sided talk, which misleads the people. Permit me to quote a hadith in their praise so that the truth of the matter may be revealed. Sultan, I am not concerned with the personalities. The Quranic verses and authentic hadith lead us in one direction. I swear by Allah that I do not blindly love or hate anyone. I ask the audience to stop me if at any time I resort to anything which is against reason or common sense. Hadith acknowledged by both sects should be relied upon. I do not deny the good qualities of the upright companions of the Prophet, but we should search among them for one who is superior to the whole community. Our discussion is not about virtuous men, as the virtuous men are many. We should find out who was the most meritorious person after the Prophet, so that we may follow him. Sheikh, you make unnecessary restrictions. In your books, there is not a single hadith in praise of the caliphs. How can we argue on that basis? Sultan, on the first night of our discussions, you will recall that Hafiz Sahib himself agreed to a debate on the condition that our arguments be based on verses of the Holy Quran and on hadith accepted by both sects. Since I have your authentic books, I agreed to it. As all of you will confirm, I have now deviated from that stand. In support of my points, I have cited only verses of the Holy Quran and hadith recorded in the authentic books of your own eminent scholars. When you made this condition, you did not realize that you would be trapped later on. Still, I don't want this condition to be taken absolutely. I am prepared to hear even your one-sided hadith if they are authentic. Then we can determine facts justly. I have no hesitation in accepting facts in comparing the merits of Ali. Sheikh, you cited a hadith concerning Ali's vicegerency but overlooked the fact that there are many hadiths about Caliph Abu Bakr. Sultan, keeping in mind that your own prominent ulama like Dahabi, Suyuti, and Ibn Abil Hadid have reported that the Amawi's and their followers of Abu Bakr have fabricated many hadith in praise of Abu Bakr, you may cite a hadith from many of those so that a just man may judge its authenticity. Hadith in praise of Abu Bakr. Sheikh, there is an authentic hadith narrated by Umar bin Ibrahim bin Khalid, who reports from Isa ibn Ali ibn Abdullah ibn Abbas, and he from his father and he from his grandfather Abbas, that the Prophet of Islam told that gentleman, O uncle, Allah has made Abu Bakr caliph of his religion, so listen to him and obey him, so that you may secure deliverance. Sultan, this is a rejected hadith. Sheikh, How is it a rejected hadith? Sultan, your own prominent ulama have rejected it because the reporters of this hadith were notorious liars and forgers. Your ulama do not consider it worthy of acceptance. Dahabi in his Mizanul I'tidal writing about Ibrahim bin Khalid and Khatib Baghdadi writing about Omar bin Ibrahim say, he's a great liar. A hadith narrated by a liar is unacceptable. Sheikh, it is reported from reliable sources that one of the pious companions of the Prophet, Abu Hurairah, narrated that Gabriel appeared before the Holy Prophet and said, Allah sends his salutations to you. He says, I am satisfied with Abu Bakr. Ask him if he too is satisfied with me or not. Sultan, we should be very cautious about citing hadiths. I draw your attention to a hadith which your own ulama like Ibn Hajar in Isba and Ibn Abdul Barr in Istibab quote from Abu Hurairah that the Prophet said, there are many who misquote me, and one who misrepresents me has his abode in hell. When a hadith is reported to you on my behalf, you should put it before the Holy Quran. Another hadith acknowledged by both sects narrated by Imam Fakhruddin Razi in his Tafsir al-Kabir, volume 2, page 271, reports that the Prophet said, when a hadith from me is reported to you, put it before the book of Allah. If it agrees with the Holy Quran, accept it, otherwise reject it. The books of your own eminent ulama state that one of those who fabricated hadith in the name of the Holy Prophet was this rejected man, Abu Hurairah, who you have called pious. Sheikh, I didn't expect a man of your standing to take slanderous remarks about the Prophet's companions. Sultan, you want me to be in awe of the word Sahabi, namely companion, but you are mistaken if you think the word Sahabi necessarily conveys honor. True, the companionship of the Holy Prophet enhances one's virtue, but this is based on the condition that the companion is obedient to the Prophet. If he acts against the instructions of the Prophet, then surely he will be rejected. Wherein the munafiqeen, namely hypocrites, companions of the Prophet, yes, and they were all cursed. Sheikh, it is not proof that they were rejected. If they were rejected, what is the proof that they will go to hell? Is everyone who is rejected or cursed destined for hell? A cursed person is one who, according to the explicit ordinance of the Holy Quran or the saying of the Prophet, is declared as such. Abu Hurairah's character and his condemnation. Sultan, there are clear grounds to show that Abu Hurairah was an unreliable man. Your own ulama have confirmed this fact. One of the reasons for his being cursed is that, according to the words of the Prophet, he is an associate of the cursed son of the cursed Abu Sufyan. Abu Hurairah was one of the hypocrites. On some occasions in Siffin, he offered prayers led by the commander of the faithful Ali. At other times, he sat at the dining table of Muawiyah to eat his fancy food. As reported by Zamakhshari, Abrar, and Ibn Abil Hadid in the commentary on Nahjul Balagha, when Abu Hurairah was asked the reason for his double-dealing policy, he said, Muawiyah's food is very rich and savory, and prayers behind Ali are preferable. Your own ulama like Shaykh Islam Hamawi in Farid chapter 37, Kawarizmi in Manaqib, Tabarani in Osar, Ganaji Shafi'i in Kifayatul Talib, and a host of others quote from this same Abu Hurairah and others that the Prophet said, Ali is with the truth, and the truth is with Ali. When he left Ali and courted the favor of Muawiyah, was he not damnable? If one not only keeps silent and seeking the vicious deeds of Muawiyah, but actually cooperates with him and helps him in order to advance his own worldly position and to fill his belly, is he not to be condemned? The same Abu Hurairah himself narrates, as recorded by our own eminent ulama like Hakim Nishapuri in Mustadrak Volume 2, page 124, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal Tabarani and others, that the Prophet said, Ali is with the Quran and the Quran is with Ali. These two small not be separated until they reach me at the fountain of Kawthar. Ali is from me, and I am from Ali. He who profanes Ali profanes me. He who profanes me profanes Allah, the Almighty. Muawiyah, in his address of the Jum'ah prayers, cursed Ali. Hassan and Hussein, he ordered that in all the congregations, those revered people should be cursed. So if a man is so immediately associated with such damned people and is pleased with their actions, is he not to be condemned? And furthermore, while associating with such people, if he helps them by fabricating hadiths and forces people to utter curses against revered people, is he not to be condemned?